Hello and welcome to another episode of Tavern Talk. This will be the DLC episode. I'm not sure how long the DLC will go for, but let's get into it. Create a new save. Select your pronouns. Okay, let's go she, her. This DLC contains spoilers for the main story of Tavern Talk. Tempest Tantrum, a case of curiosity. Let's start our day. Inky, a drink, quickly. Good to see you too, Inky, Una. If you don't get me a strong drink immediately, I'll burn this whole tavern to the ground. That is, if you still remember how to make one with your fancy infusions and that magic mumbo jumbo. I wouldn't mind watching you try to explain it. I can handle this on my own, thank you. That's cute, actually. Suit yourself. Hello, Undo. Pat, pat. We have to unlock everything again? Oh no, we've got it. Oh, the cursed coffee. Okay, that's all we've got. She wanted strength, so let's go with the sailor's courage. I guess we don't have all the drinks anymore. We don't have all the people anymore. Oh, there's a pin in the pages. Rumors, results. We still have all the... Oh, there's more. We don't have all the infusions. Okay, make the drink. It's fine. Pat, 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 pat. Okay. Do one of those. Do one of those. Do one of those. Do one of those. Sailor's courage. Pat, 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 pat. We did it. Thanks, Undo. A strong drink for our strong friendship. Ha! Love it. Don't tell anyone I said that. They wouldn't believe me anyway. So, you haven't shown your face around here in over a year. What's the occasion? Would you believe me if I said I missed you? I would. Good, 'cause I do. Oh, that's so cute. Who's on this wanted board? Oh, okay, that just opens up the book. We've still got some of the knick-knacky things from before. I also needed a break from fixing some local roofs. Been at it since... Ever considered putting up a clock instead of a dagger? That dagger was Neil's first gift to me. Lady Evelyn traded me that dagger for my cloak. So I deeply appreciate it. There's the dagger. How sweetly sentimental. Why is there claws on here? What's going on with the wall there? My compass broke on the way here, you know. A bad omen, if you ask me. Almost wandered in the wrong direction. It must be difficult to navigate without the stars. Did you fall back on good old star navigation? Yeah, turns out I miss them after all, the stars in the sky, yeah. I miss them too, but we still have Tia up there. Think you'd have a shot convincing Leviathan to send some primordial stars up into the astral sea? Not a chance. Sorry. How have things been for you? Great, been handing out a lot of fun quests. A bit boring, to be honest. Not enough calamities happening lately. Well, now you jinxed it for sure. Can't wait to get dragged into this one. How about you? Still working with Archie on the biography sequel? Thea told me you're teaching him pyrography. Whatever that is. We're still figuring that out, but I'm having fun. Happy to hear it. I'm currently trying to talk Archibald out of writing the Guevilla-themed romance novel Kyle is trying to talk him into. I guess that last encounter didn't scare him enough. Let me guess, Kyle's been talking to the Guevilla? I'm not sure how to say it properly. Yep. I think it put him up to it. Cute. Stop talking Archie out of it. Maybe he should write something inspired by Banshee and Mary Morgan's love story. Banshee and Mary Morgan's 5th breakup instead. Oh no! I don't want them to keep breaking up. I'll pass your idea along. Relationships can be tough, huh? They can be, but they can also be very rewarding. Like Neil and his parents, unlike for Neil and his parents. Oh, surely he's getting along with his parents. They worked hard to repair their relationship, and it made them better people. Yeah, I'm happy for the kid. That being said, if they ever make him sad again, I'm throwing hands. You and me both. Speaking of the sneaky guy, do you know if Zofford familiars got back to them about Melly's tea party yet? They're already planning what cakes to bake. No, but they did kill their wizard, so... Let's go with the cakes. Can't wait to try them. But before I forget, I've got something for you. For me, here you go. A recipe. Ocean Fizz. A recipe? I won it in a card game. It sounded delicious. And you wanted someone to make it for you? Exactly. What are you waiting for? On it, boss. Ocean Fizz. Oh, here we go. Okay, let's... What do we want to try? Oh, we could do that one. Not that one. One of you. Two of you. One of you. Ocean Fizz. Pat, 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 pat. Thanks, Undo. Sparkly eyes. Imagine I'm presenting this to you while making fizzing sounds. Psst. I'd rather not. But it's just as delicious as I thought it'd be. Anyway, gotta go. I wanted to check up on Lynn. She should be training with the Chimera right now. She's visiting her cousin in Rove, I think. Training with the Chimera? Visiting her cousin? could say visiting her cousin. Does it matter what I choose? All right. I'll go bother Bea then. See you later. See you later, Una. What? Greetings, brave advent. It's Clay and Millie. Number one innkeeper, stop it. What is this cup here? What is this cup here, though? It's got undo and the jackdaw, but the jackdaw was a spy. Hi, hello. Hello, innkeeper. It's been a while. Welcome back to my tavern, Millie, Clay. What can I do for my dear friends today? Did you miss me, innkeeper? Of course. Zenith isn't the same without its renowned detective. Your tavern looks exactly the way I remember it. Oh, you know, undo doesn't do well with change. I can't fix anything without him skulking for a few days. Not even those scratch marks on the counter? Those have sentimental value. I wonder... Oh, but what brings you two to my tavern? I'm just passing through. On my way to visit Lavelia and Little Prim. You know, Tia's sister and niece. I remember them. They checked in on the tavern every once in a while. Prim always leaves a bracelet or necklace made of fresh flowers with Tia's statue. It's been a while since I last saw them. So, I'm going visiting in between taking care of little Miss Melly over here. Clay is looking after me so I don't get myself into any trouble. At least that's how Neil phrases it. And of course Fable agreed. It's been 8 years since I last had parents, you know. And now I realise just how much I miss it. Oh, stop it. But a detective simply can't do her job while under so much surveillance. I'm almost 12 years old. And I've already solved a bunch of cases in those almost 12 years. I'm pretty sure I've learned how to take care of myself by now. But I do have to admit, it's nice to not be as alone anymore. And spending time with Clay in the sleeping forest while Neil and Fable are on vacation is a nice change of scenery. It's kind of like vacation for me too. The sleeping forest isn't so sleepy after all, with Clay and all of his animals around. Did you finally open up that shelter for abandoned, hurt and lonely animals, Clay? I did. It's a home for all lost souls as well as those who need some time and help to get back on their feet or wings. They're a lovely bunch. If they're half as lovely as you, they must be wonderful. Just like the wonderfully adorable companion on your shoulders. What was her name again? It's Dindy, my familiar friend. Cassiopeia sent her to thank me for caring for Tia so much. One day, she just appeared on my doorstep, and ever since, she can't seem to get enough of my personal space. She's so cute. Even if she's always bossing the other animals around. She keeps a lot with taking care of everyone at the shelter. She helps a lot taking care of everyone at the shelter. It can be hard work making sure everyone else is okay without losing sight of your own well-being. But I make sure to get enough breaks so I can care for all of us with a well-rested heart. Speaking of care, would you mind keeping an eye on Miss Smelly for a while, innkeeper? I promised Tia's sister that I'd be there at noon. Of course. But how about a drink before you go? Now that you mention it, I can't leave without one of those. How about something that'll steel me for the walk ahead of me? Oh, I have just the drink for you. Steel. Defense. Oh, steel tonic. I got you. Okay, no, not that one. This one? We could do that one. Boop. There. Steel tonic. Pat, undo. Sparkly eyes. Okay, go. A drink for extra tough travels. Here you go. Thank you so much. Oh, this is exactly what I needed. I already feel prepared for the way back. Give Undo a treat for me, will you? Will do. So, how is it, surrounded by animals and wilderness? No big city in sight? It's super exciting. I've never been so far up the north before, so I just had to explore that area around the shelter. Did you find anything of interest? Well, first I ventured forth to find out if differently shaped snowflakes also taste different. Who knows how much a scientific breakthrough like that could shape future investigations, right? Absolutely. What conclusion did you come to? Well, none yet. The snowflakes were too small and melted away too quickly. But I will continue my investigation soon. First, I have to figure out what kind of mechanism I can manage to get my hands on, though. Mechanism? Yes, I found something while wandering through the sleeping forest. I think it might be a piece of a bigger puzzle. I'll tell you more about it in exchange for a drink. I see you haven't forgotten anything our favourite rogue taught you. What kind of drink would you like today? How about something that'll make me even smarter, so I can figure out what the mysterious mechanism does before anyone else? Sounds like you've got a plan. A smart drink coming right up. A smart drink. Boop, boop. Is it this one? No. Silent Owl. Sunrise Peak. Let's do Sunrise Peak. Okay. Could do that. Yeah, we could put that one in there. And then some of this. And then some of this. Sunrise Peak, thank you, Undo. Pat. Let's go. This should fire up your brain in no time. Thank you. Oh, I can already feel my neurons forming new connections. So that mechanism. All right, where do I start? I found it while exploring the wilderness of the sleeping forest. It was completely covered with giant roots. It must have somehow caught the sparse sunlight shining through the forest because I saw it sparkling in a thicket. And of course, I just had to dig it up. It had jagged edges and looked incomplete, like it broke off something. But there weren't any other pieces under the roots. They barely wanted to give this one up. It looked really out of place between the trees because it's mainly made of metal. But hold on tight. I'm holding on tight. Very good, because the metal seems ancient and magical. I could feel some weird tingling energy flowing through me when I picked it up. You know, metal usually just has a certain smell to it, right? It didn't have that at all. No one I've asked can identify what it's made of either. And I can't scratch it with my nails, even though it looks so old. But that's not all. It's not just made out of weird metal. There are also super sparkly gears growing right out of it, somehow that seem to be made out of pure citron. Huh. I couldn't dent the citron either, like it was magically fortified. That's certainly intriguing. Right? It must be part of a bigger mechanism, with all the gears and uneven edges, you know. There must be a second half to it somewhere. And hold your horses, it turns out the piece that I found is some sort of locket or a tiny treasure chest or maybe a prison. So it opened up. It was a little tricky at first. You have to turn all the gears just the right way, and even then I needed to use the lockpicks Nico got me. But eventually it bent to my will. And was there anything inside? Oh, well, no. Nothing really. I mean, except for a fire spirit, a really angry fire spirit. That I might have freed accidentally. I see. But I swear I didn't do anything to make it angry. I just let it out. Maybe it was upset because it was trapped for so long. It was burning so hot, it even singed one of my whiskers. And when it took off into the woods, it managed to start a forest fire, even with all the snow. Clay and his animals helped me put the fire out quickly, but we couldn't find the spirit anywhere. Did I do something bad? No, you couldn't have known about the spirit. Well, you could have been more careful. I'm just going to say the top one. No, you couldn't have known about the spirit. You were just curious, understandably. You're a detective after all. I must be pretty lousy one since I didn't realise the disaster I would unleash. You can't expect yourself to be familiar with all the strange, ancient mechanisms in this world. You live and you learn. Speaking of said mysterious ancient mechanism and its fire spirit, I might have an idea about their origins. The spirit is clearly elemental. Now, I could be wrong, but that sounds like a creature from Leviathan's domain. Your boss? I wouldn't say boss, but yes, my patron. He and his plane are the origin of the 4 elements, and that includes fire. Powerful burning spirits are part of his daily routine. Oh, so if the metal is ancient, could it be that I found a long-lost relic of Leviathans? That'd be so cool! Except for the part where I broke it. I'm not sure it's his, Divine metal, strange mechanisms, and especially magical gemstones. That's more the domain of the Elder Dragon, Yor. Wait! Don't they have a rivalry with Leviathan? It depends on who you ask. Some say they're enemies and others say they were best friends before Yor went to sleep. Either way, if they both had their claws in this, I think you've got your hands on a magnificent treasure. I knew it! Rumor unlocked, Torch of the Dragons. Now, I just have to figure out what this all means. Like, what's the purpose of this thing, and where did the spirit go? Do you have any more ideas, perchance? Not yet, but I'll keep my eyes and ears wide open. That's what my trusty quest board is for. Bea! Did I hear, Rusty? Can I interest you in a trip to my spa? The mud is very good for old and rusty bones. Thank you, but I'm not that old yet, and do sadly can't run the tavern alone. Oh, but I was going to give you a coupon. I brought a bunch. Oh, coupons? I'll take them. I can hand them out in the city while doing my research. That sounds lovely. Thank you so much. Of course. I gotta go now. These puzzles won't solve themselves. Oh, we're meant to be looking after you, Melly. But we're meant to be looking after you. I would advise you start your investigation with Una. If someone knows something, it's her. Oh, Una is also in town? Yippee! She actually said she wanted to visit you, Bea. So I'm sure she'd love some coupons. Thanks for your help, Innkeeper. See you later. Good luck with your investigation, Melly. Oh, later in the afternoon. Uh-oh. She seems really excited. Did she encounter an anteater? No, she found a puzzle piece, sort of. Oh, I love puzzles. What kind of pattern? Dancing skeletons? Bog spirits? Puppies? No pattern, I'm afraid. It's more of an incomplete mechanism she'd like to put back together. Seemed very ancient, maybe even made by Yor and Leviathan themselves. All I can offer you in terms of patterns are an unidentified metal, gears made of citron, and a somewhat agitated fire spirit. Fun! Citron gears. That reminds me of something. And what would that be? I'm not sure. The thought is trapped in the tip of my tongue. Voice says you have a drink that always helps him with his words. Please free my tongue. Please. All right, on it, Bea. Something to get you talking. Rumours. Melly's mysterious puzzle. Melly found one half. Seemed to do something with the dragons themselves. Nice. Okay. Something for talking. Oh. Sunny breeze? Let's do a sunny breeze. Could do this one. 1, 2, 3, and this one. Sunny breeze. Thank you, Undo. Pat, 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 pat. An emergency rescue for your tongue coming right up. Oh, I'm free. Thank you. This makes me feel as comfortable and safe as my friends do. Oh. Yes, yes, my friend. I have found the thought and ate it. Mary. The Mary Morgan? Yes, in her postcard, she talked about this decorative mechanism covered in orange gears like citron. Banshee was mesmerized by it. Did she spot it on the in the postcard shop? No, silly. In a library. They're on vacation in underwater for their anniversary, and they visited the local Corylophean library. Maury wrote to me about her favourite things from the tour. Underwater? I heard rumours that the city survived the primordial flood despite still being completely submerged well underwater. Something about a good flood defence system and nature's sense of irony. Yes, it's a great place to go on vacation if you don't mind all the seawater everywhere. But I haven't figured out how to send a postcard there yet. The plants don't talk to me much when they're all so salty. I'm sure you'll figure something out. Maybe he asks Hex for help. I'll think about it. Oh. Good evening, or Leander? Leander? Is that Fable's brother? Good evening, Innkeeper. Good evening, Bear. Good evening. You look like you could use a drink. Yeah. Had another group of adventurers who thought it was a good idea to try and pet the gooseberry boars. So a drink sounds great. Have you got one of those, what was it? Coffees. A cursed coffee? Minus the curses, please. I'll see what I can do. Do we have cursed coffee? Uh-oh. No, we just... How do we minus the curses? Hang on, let's have a look at what it actually says. Oh, we've got some things to read about. Elf Ranger, Ashen Grove, Lawful Good. The Mari Morgan spotted another part of the mechanism in the Colopheum Library in underwater. It's unfortunate that the city is entirely submerged. Okay, coffee, cursed coffee. When you peer into the steaming chalice, look at your own distorted reflection. You'll find the darkest swirling depths of blankness will be all-consuming and glooming and bitter, and it might make you think the souls of the damned swimming inside, but really, you'll be looking at a strong cup of coffee. That's it. Okay, so what can we add to it? Okay, not that one. Not that one. We could add that one. Give it a blessing. The citron's a blessing, right? Yeah, blessed. So maybe the blessing will cancel out the curse. Oh, wait, no, we can't because we don't. Dang it. Nope. Oh, we could put... Okay, hang on. We could put the saber thing, or we could put the thunder sage. So inspiration or thing. We can't do the lotus, and we can't do the citron because it'll give a plus to this one and it won't work. Okay. Do that one. Do one of those. And then the rest is this one. Thanks, Undo. Pat, pat, pat. Sparkly eyes. Cursed coffee. A cursed coffee, free of any curses, but full of energy. Perfectly adequate. Thank you. Wow, and a compliment from Orlando Verafina. Today's my lucky day. Don't push it. So, having some trouble with adventurers again. When isn't it trouble with them? If they want a guide through the Ashen Grove, I can provide it. But you'd expect them to have at least an ounce of common sense. Instead, I have to herd them like toddlers. At least the boars have a sense of survival instinct. Let me guess, you're not getting paid enough for this? I don't get paid. That makes two of us. That means we're doing it out of the goodness of our hearts, right? It's my duty as a ranger to guide them. Can't let them get lost and disturb the local ecosystems or hurt innocent bystanders in the process. They might bring a bit of chaos, but they usually save people in the process too. That special blend is what heroism is all about. Yeah, sure. Speaking of heroes, how's Fable? Aren't they supposed to tell you all about that when they get back? I miss them, and I'm very curious. Fine, I'll humour you. According to the latest postcard, Neil's parents are taking them to all the tourist spots in the primordial sea, like volcanoes, wave pools, tornado farms. Seems a bit dangerous. Sounds fun to me. You're a wonderful influence. Thank you. You're welcome. Honestly, I'm just glad they changed their mind about going to underwater. When they heard the town was still around, they immediately wanted to plunge down there and help people. Bless their big heart. I don't even want to imagine the trouble that would have landed them in. But I heard it's beautiful down there. The Banshee and the Mary Morgan are visiting. I'm sure they'll catch Fable up on it then. Mary has been writing me postcards too. It's so nice. That's sweet. Any places you want to travel? Any underwater themed questions on your mind? I do want to know more about underwater. Home in a bit. To your bed, catch some sleep. It's far too early for sleep. Suit yourself. Anyhow, Bayer. Anything else Mary Morgan wrote you about, you know, as a bedtime story for our workaholic over here? And something popped up about them. His experienced ranger, Fable's older brother. Often his patience is stretched thin by adventurers and their hubris. He is constantly overworked and should definitely cut down on the caffeine. A well-deserved vacation, as is long overdue. The library? It's haunted. Haunted? Yes, by evil books. Let me guess. A wizard? No, maybe. Mary didn't say. The tour guide gave a warning not to touch any of the books because people say they've been biting off visitors' fingers. But Mary didn't get to see a single evil tome. Oh, disappointing. That's a new flavour for evil scripture. Oh, what do you think it's all about? The locals say someone cursed the library. But I think maybe the books are just exploring the new environment. It must be so interesting to be a book underwater. Or maybe some hungry creatures found shelter in those books, and no one is feeding them. That'd be sad. Not our problem to worry about. We unlocked something. Oh, the books in the Corufian library seem to have developed a taste for fingers. Is it a curse, culinary curiosity, or just bad library management? We could make a Millie's Mysterious. Okay, so we've got the workings of two quests there. It could be. I'm sure someone will take care of it. Someone always does. Anyway, I've got to get back to check that everything is still in place after that board debacle. And then get to, is it Brioni's dinner party? Brioni's dinner party. Your sister's finally learned how to cook? No, but she's trying. Oh, can I walk you home? I haven't seen Brioni in ages. Sure, I bet she'd appreciate more guests. And you don't mind potentially poisonous pie, right? That sounds delicious. I'll bring you a slice too, innkeeper. Later. I wonder how Undo feels about poisonous pie. New quest. Oh, wait, we can do a quest? Millie's mysterious puzzle piece seems to have found something to do. The books. Oh, this one. Mary Morgan spotted a piece. Found one half of a mysterious mechanism. This has something to do with the dragons themselves, as does the angry fire spirit she freed. No biggie. Oh. Wait, what did I just do? Millie's mysterious puzzle piece seems to have something to do with the dragons themselves, so Melly found the Mary Morgan. Oh, that's not it. Oh, maybe something to do with the dragons themselves. Mary Morgan and the books. This one. Melly's mysterious puzzle piece seemed to have something to do with the dragons themselves, as does the angry fire spirit she freed. The Mary Morgan spotted another part of the mechanism in the Crufin library. Okay, the books in the library want to eat fingers. Okay. Found one half mechanism, but where is the other half? Okay, now we can write it? No, we can't. Is it that one? That one. Mysterious puzzle piece. The Mary Morgan. Is it that one? Melly's mysterious puzzle piece seems to have something to do with the dragons themselves. Oh. Okay, I worked it out. Night at the library. Oh my days, that only took forever. That's the end of the day. Well, that's our first day in the DLC. Honey-eyed hopes. Okay, let's save it. Save it, surely. Okay, we've saved it. Alright, back to main menu. Okay, we'll pop the end screen up. Thanks so much for continuing on with the Tavern Talk series. This was the DLC, and I'll see you in the next one. And in the light of giving and receiving, I honour you.